Welcome to episode 84 of the Get Well With Me podcast. I am your host, Adrienne, and together we explore the healing powers of our subconscious minds while leaning in towards a healthier lifestyle. And today I want to share with you a little bit about Wellness Wednesday, what it is, and what's all the hype about. So, Wellness Wednesday is a group that I started back in the summertime. I think we're at like 20 some weeks of Wellness Wednesdays. And the purpose of Wellness Wednesday is to get together as a group on Zoom and to share in a beautiful hypnotic experience. We do rotate the topics, so you can be sure that if you become a Wellness Wednesday member, that you'll have the opportunity to experience hypnosis to be your lightest self, to crave your favorite healthy foods. You can be sure that you'll be increasing your self-control, that you'll be caring a lot less what people think of you, that you'll be sleeping better at night, because no matter what the topic is, we are always dissolving anxiety. We are always installing healthy seeds into the fertile soil of our minds so that they can continue to grow. I don't believe that having a great life, that being happy and being healthy, that they have to be hard. When you convince your subconscious mind that that's what you really want, you might just find yourself automatically doing the things that make you your happiest and healthiest and best self. That's what Wellness Wednesday is about. Imagine if every Wednesday you installed those healthy programs, and then those healthy programs just began to run on their own, and all the while having fun in a group setting. Something that is important for me to express to you about Wellness Wednesday is I don't put anyone on the spot. I don't require anyone to participate, to answer questions, but I do provide an opportunity for that. So we have a little bit of fun. We do some icebreaker things. However, if you decide that you want to keep your camera off during the Zoom session and your mute button off, that's okay. If you want to participate only by inputting your input into the chat box, that's okay. If you want to simply just listen along and watch, that's okay. If you want to fully immerse yourself in the experience and come with your headphones and your blindfold and your comfy chair and your blanket, that's okay. If you want to zoom in from your office at work, that's okay. If you want to zoom in from the comfort of your recliner or your bed at home, that's okay. That's the beauty of Wellness Wednesday. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You simply just make it a priority on your calendar and just kind of block out 1 hour per week to be part of a group where everyone there on the Zoom call, they're all on a self-development journey. They're not a person that has a fixed mindset. They're not a person that believes that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They are people of all different backgrounds and ages who want to be better, who want to naturally be healthier, who want to learn techniques for self-hypnosis so that they can program their own minds. And what might a session look like? Well, I have a template, so to speak, that I use with all of my sessions. We get together on the Zoom. I greet everyone. We start with a definition of hypnosis. And as you may have heard me say before on the Get Well With Me podcast, if you had 100 different hypnotists in the room, we'd all have our own definition. So I bring you a definition from different sources, different authors, each week so that it can expand our mind as to what hypnosis is. And it is an elusive thing, right? I sometimes describe it as it's a process. Sometimes I describe it as a state of mind. There's all different ways to understand hypnosis. But the most important thing to understand is that you can't do it wrong, right? If you're setting an intention to be better, right, to have a positive outcome, then There's no way to do it wrong. I think the only wrong way to do hypnosis is to use it for purposes that aren't healthy or helpful. But I maintain the role of a professional clinical hypnotist, and my intention is to help to empower people to understand the power of their subconscious mind and teach them practical ways to use their subconscious mind so that they can have the very best life that is available to them. And often people feel that hypnosis is mind control. And actually, I think that's the attraction for a lot of people. They say, my thoughts that I'm thinking aren't working for me, put something else in there. Tell me, some people do better being told what to do and having a little bit more structure. And I think that sometimes with hypnosis, that's what someone wants. They schedule a meeting with me for a one-to-one and they want me to fix them. And they quickly find out that not only do I not have the power or ability to fix anyone, but that the person who does have the power and the ability to make things right, that's the client. So if you're listening to this right now and you want someone to fix you, I have to be really honest with you because that's who I am. Only you can fix you. But the good news is this, you do have the resources inside. If just going to use a healthy weight as an example, if you desire to be your healthy weight, then what the role of a hypnotist is to, that didn't come out right. The role of a clinical hypnotist or a hypnotherapist is to help you access the resources that are inside of you. So if you have something that is blocking you, like some limiting beliefs or perhaps some traumatic experiences that keep coming up for you and preventing you from making those healthy choices and living out your healthy routine, that's something that hypnosis can help with. If the reason that you say that you're going to start Monday, but then you don't really start Monday, or you only make it halfway through the day on your new health plan, that might be because deep down that you don't believe that the results are available to you. So when the issue is upgrading or updating a belief, that's what hypnosis can help with. When a person is not clear on where they want to go, for instance, they get into their car and they kind of have a general idea that, okay, maybe they need to drive in a south direction, then that is helpful in getting them moving in that direction. But if they don't have really plugged into their GPS that exact address of where they're going, they might not make it to their destination, or they might not make it to their destination in the shortest, most efficient time. So hypnosis could be seen as taking the time to get really clear on what that outcome is, so that as your unconscious mind is navigating you towards that destination, that not only does it know exactly where it's going to end up, but it knows the shortest and most efficient route to get there. So getting back onto the healthy weight hypnosis. Hypnosis can help a person by clarifying exactly what it looks like to be in their lightest, healthiest body. Hypnosis can help to gain clarity on what are the most effective things that will get the person there in the quickest, easiest manner. And I do believe that changes can be easy. I know that that is contrary to a lot of what you hear online, that like you have to do the work, you have to do the work. A lot of times the work is thinking the right thoughts. And if listening to a hypnosis audio helps you to listen to the right thoughts, that's not hard. If you wake up in the morning not just knowing what you're supposed to do, but you've convinced your subconscious mind that that's what you want to do, it makes it increasingly easy. I like to coast in life. I like to do well enough that I don't have to work that hard, right? And I don't mean just like at my career. I mean in all areas. You can kind of get things on a routine. It doesn't have to feel hard. It can feel normal. If you can habitually think healthy thoughts, then you can habitually be a healthy person. And this can be applied to any area of your life. So that was just like a huge tangent about hypnosis. Getting back to Wellness Wednesday. Imagine with all of these healthy updates going into your mind and having it be this anchor of your week. I feel like Wednesday is the perfect day for a refresh, for an unplug, for a restart, because a lot of times by the time we get to Wednesday, we're like, am I going to make it through the rest of the week? And Wellness Wednesday, if your schedule allows you to carve out this 1 hour, then you will be refreshed. And it will kind of be like when you wake up in the morning and you know it's a brand new day and you've kind of like shaken off all the yuck from the day before. Hypnosis is like that. When you come out of a hypnosis session, you have the opportunity to be reset because essentially, like you were kind of sleeping. We know hypnosis is not sleep, but it is a sleep-like state, and it has a lot of the same advantages of refreshing and revitalizing your mind and your body, because when we come from a state of rest, from relaxation, we do feel refreshed. And I feel like Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, it is smack dab in the middle of everything and the perfect time to refresh and restart. So I have this little commercial. It's probably obsolete because of all the things that I've just said, but I want to read you this commercial because I wrote it out as a summary of exactly what I would want someone to know about Wellness Wednesday. And I am inviting you, yes, you. Maybe you're someone who's watching this and you know me in my real life. Maybe you've worked with me in the past. Maybe you've been secretly listening. I have a lot of secret listeners. And I am flattered that you're listening. And I also respect you for that because I understand that not everyone wants the world to know that they're engaging in hypnosis, not because it's bad, but because it's misunderstood. And I was in that place for a very long time, and I completely understand. That's also one of the reasons that you'll never see me tag Wellness Wednesday members on social media. You won't see me call out or shout out to anyone. And the replays that you receive a copy of after the session are in audio form because I do believe in respecting the privacy of my clients, and not just on a one-to-one setting, but in a group setting as well. So I'm going to go ahead and read you this commercial, and I hope that um, all of this that I've said makes you feel a little bit more at ease for joining Wellness Wednesday. And I just want you to know, you, whoever is watching or listening this, that if you are a person that I have not had a conversation with before, maybe you've never even liked my Facebook post, maybe you haven't subscribed to my podcast or left a comment yet. Um, and like at this point, maybe I am not aware of your existence. I want you to know how much every listen to the podcast means to me, every member means to me. But when you sign up for Wellness Wednesday, I will be so happy to have a new member. Each new member is so special to me. So if I happen to recognize the name, I will be delighted and over the moon to know that you got this message that I am sharing right now, and that you really listened and responded and you signed up and you got your free trial. I love that. And so no matter where you're coming from, no matter what your time zone is, if you can make it work for you on 1 p.m. Eastern time, then please join us and just pop in on the free trial. You can cancel. It's no big deal. That's what it's there for. I don't expect, like my expectation is not that someone is going to join Wellness Wednesday and stay forever and ever. I understand that life changes and that it's fluid and it moves, and you might be in a season of your life where you have this extra time. You might be in a season of your life where maybe you are busy on Wednesdays, but you're the boss and you can block that block off on your calendar and close your office door. So I just want you to know I'm flexible, and that my expectations for my members are also flexible. I won't give you homework. I won't tell you what to do. I'll never tell you what to eat or what to drink or any of that, because you already know what's healthy for you inside your own subconscious mind. You've already had successes in your life that you can build from. You've had failures in your life that you never want to repeat. I can't, I don't have the secret sauce. What I do have are hypnotic suggestions that can go directly into your subconscious mind, that can cause you to see yourself as that energetic person, to see yourself as that whole and healed person, that you can see yourself at your lighter or healthier optimal weight, that you can reduce your anxiety, that you can have the tools to dissolve it, that you can be in the driver's seat of your life. That's what Wellness Wednesday is about. So thank you for listening to me just kind of pour all that out off the cuff, I'm going to, for real now, go ahead and read this little commercial that I have written up. So, have you sometimes been curious about what it would be like to experience hypnosis and learn more about how you can upgrade your habits and your mindset and your health, even your happiness? I have the perfect solution for you. Wellness Wednesdays. It's my group hypnosis membership program, and it's over Zoom. It's so easy to be part of this amazing experience every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We dissolve anxiety, we reduce stress, we go on a new and unique hypnotic experience visiting different areas of our health and wellness with the intention that we've set aside this 1 hour a week for self-improvement on the inside where changes are really made. So if that sounds interesting to you, I challenge you to click the link and learn more, and you'll be pleased to see that the first month is totally free and that you can stop and start your membership as you wish. It's designed to be no commitment, no accountability. And you can pop in, you can pop out, whatever is working with your schedule. The nice thing is, um, it the nice thing about hypnosis over Zoom is that you can zoom in from your home or your office, your car, as long as you're not driving, your favorite comfy chair, and you can know that you are in a safe and comfortable environment. So I invite you to join us this Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Click the link to get more information, and I look forward to seeing you there. So, since you're still with me and you watched all the way to the end, I'm going to actually go ahead and show you how. I'm going to attempt to share my screen with you, and I'm going to do that now. How do I do it? If you can see here, if you go to adriannehart.com, hopefully you can see that, adriannehart.com. There's some recent posts or whatever, but you don't have to look at those. Just go over to the menu bar. If you're doing this from your cell phone, it's just like that, those like three little lines on the right-hand side. And you'll see Wellness Wednesday, book a session, shop our sponsor, video, and podcast. So if you're looking for more information on Wellness Wednesday, you would click on Wellness Wednesday. There's a little video here for me. And it's not necessary to watch if you've watched this one. So here it is, Wellness Wednesday. Boom, boom, boom. I'm so glad you're here. And you'll just scroll down and you'll see the different times that 1 p.m. Eastern Time, that's the same as 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 6 p.m. UK. And I know I have a lot of listeners in New Zealand. I think it's the middle of the night over there for you guys, so I'm sorry. But if you're up, feel free to pop in. And you would just click here and choose how you want to pay. You could do monthly, or it'll give you an option for 6 months. But either way, you get a free trial for 1 month, and you just simply add it to your cart, and boom, that's it. You don't have to provide any information besides your email, your zip code, and then you can pay with your credit card or whatever's on file. There will be no payment until after your first month, and you can cancel anytime. So that's really about as simple as I can possibly make it. Nothing fancy. You'll immediately get an email, and that email will provide you with the Zoom link so that you can Zoom in on Wednesday. And it'll also have the calendar link so that you can save that on your calendar and be reminded. And of course, you'll get weekly updates from me letting you know what each new week session is about. When the session is complete, you'll receive an email with a edited version that you can, like let's say it's your favorite session and you want to listen to it all the time and program your mind, you'll be able to do that. Or let's say that you miss a session because something came up, then you'll be able to enjoy it later that day. So I hope that this was really helpful and comprehensive in sharing with you my sincere desire to have you join us for Wellness Wednesday and a better idea of what that might look like and how to do it. So mission accomplished. And until next time, much love.